So today we will solve today LeetCode challenge. I think this is for the June 16, 2025. Okay, so today problem will be the problem 2016, the maximum difference between increasing elements. This one will be the easy problem, so let's get started. We are given 0 index integer array, that means they will start with index 0 with the size of n. Find the maximum difference between num I and num j's. That means we take num j and minus num y such that 0 smaller or equal I smaller than j and then smaller than n. And we have nums I should smaller than num j's. So return the maximum difference. So if no such I and j exists, just return -1. So for this assignment, I think they means that we want to find the maximum difference between two elements in array nums, so that the index of the first number is also smaller and the value of the first element is also smaller. Both index and value of the first element should be smaller than the second element. Okay, so for this one, first I think I will use the greedy algorithm. That means I will try all the case. So I will have the for loop over the nums. And then I will take another for loop in range of 1 to I. Then after that, I will have the variation is refer to result, and I will set that equal -1. So we have here, if num I is bigger, is strictly larger than nums y, the result will equal maximum of the result and num I minus nums g. Okay, so after this I will check this answer to know if it's correct or not. Click run. Okay, oh, I forgot the in range. Okay, I think we good, but let me see. Okay, so this one is one solutions, but I think we can optimize this one, because I do this one, the time complexity will be O(n) squared, and I think we can reduce the time complexity by just reduce the for loop. So the second for loop that I for loop g from 0 to I -1, that means I want to find the minimum element with the mean value. I want to find the element who have the mean value from all the element before element I. So instead of that, I think about how can I will have the variable that can save the current smallest element values before the current value, something like that. And then if the smallest value is now bigger than the current value that we are checking, so now the current mean values will be the current values. Okay, so first I will submit this code to check if my thinking as a greedy algorithm is correct or not. Okay, we got the correct answer for today, but the time complexity is pretty large, just beat 16% of the user. So now I come back to my code and then I will change that, modify that to reduce the time complexity. Okay, so now we need two variables to store the index of the mean value that we found and the current value. So we will call that means. The current mean values will always first be 0. We will initialize that is 0, and the current value will be 1. Since y always be, I suppose that g is always bigger than y strictly, so the current value should be bigger than the mean value index. Okay, so we have initialize, the result is -1. So now we have the for loop, and I will use y current is smaller than the size of nums. Then I will set if the current value is smaller than the mean value that we found, then current value will, so now the current will be the means index. Second case, then if I will use if because it's strictly smaller and strictly larger, so I have to use if to just use the case bigger and smaller, not bigger and equal or smaller than equal. So we have if nums current index is bigger than nums with mean index. So this case is valid. So we can have the result will equal the maximum between result and nums current minus nums means. Okay. And after doing this step, we need to increase the current index. We have current equal current plus 1, and then we return the result. Let me run this solution. Takes so long. I think it's because of my laptop. Oh, is time limit exists, so I have something incorrect here. Why? Let me just read over the code one more time. The time limit exists will appear because my while loop is run forever. However, I have updated the current index, so make that cannot be infinity. Do I use the correct? Oh, so sorry. So if the nums current is smaller than num mean, so we need to update mean equal current. Okay. Just my fault. Just run one more time. Yeah, it is correct. So now I will always encourage you guys to create more tests to make sure your submission is correct at the first time. But for my case, I just want to submit and find my what case that I missed. So I just submit the solutions. So this solution is correct and is also with 100% of time complexity. So I will say this one will have the fastest solution that I can create. And for this one, the time complexity, because I use y and run over the array one time, so the time complexity will be on. And I can see that I do not use any other array instead of the original array, so the O, and so the space complexity exclude the input will be O1. That's all for today, and thank you for watching me solving today's problems. I hope we can discuss more about algorithm and data structure in the comment. Hope to see you guys again in future coding challenge.